Himanshu Bisht with Himanshu.com. In this video, I'm gonna give you Skool launch checklist, and this is perhaps the most important document that you need to go through if you are launching your Skool community. Not because you cannot pay $99 and start your community, but it's so important that you have those first 10 to 100 people who are gonna join before you even start paying. I see so many people launching their community just because some influencer is promoting it or just because they are in this hype. But look, this is your hard-earned money, and please do not waste it if you do not have a plan in your mind. And this is exactly why I have created this launch checklist. So make sure to watch this video till the end, and below this video you are gonna find this complete checklist. You can download this without any cost. You don't need to sign up for my email list, and you do not need to pay me anything to use it. Please use it. Now listen, if you do not have those 10 members in your mind who are going to join your community when you launch it, then this is not the right time to start your Skool. Second, if you do not know what is the bigger purpose, why you are creating this is again not the time. First, you need to find out that. And third is, if you do not know how to monetize your community, then please wait for the time being. Because I know it is so exciting. It is one of the best things to do to launch your community, find out crazy people just like you. They are as crazy as you are about the topics that you care about. For example, if I care about health, then I'm finding this tribe of people who also care about health. This is an amazing feeling. But if you do not know how to monetize it, this is business, and you need to know how to generate return on investment, because this is your recurring cost that you are going to pay, right? So whether you are launching on Skool or you are using Circle, this is a very important checklist to keep in mind. Now, I call this your tribe, or Kevin Kelly calls it the 1,000 true fans, because here is the most important thing to understand. You do not need million followers to live an amazing life as a creator. If you have 1,000 people who are paying you just $100 per year, think about this for a second. If you can find 1,000 people who are paying you $100 per year for your community, you are making $100,000 per year, which is better income than 90% of the people on this planet. And this is a very good income. You can pretty much live anywhere in the world without really worrying about anything. And from there, of course, you can grow. And this equation is not absolute. It can be 500 people giving you $200 per year. And which is actually, if you compare it in months, this is around $18 per month, right? Which is not a lot of money, because some people spend this on daily basis on their food. So this should be your target, not finding million followers on social media who do not care about you and your topic, right? So with this said, let's look at this figure that you can see on my screen. So basically, your Skool is the central point on the internet, right? This is the community that you are working on, and this community has these multiple ways of creating income for you and to help other people who are joining the community, right? Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about this traffic part. This is for some other video. If you are part of Conscious Creators Hub, then you already know I talk a lot about traffic generation, because if you do not have traffic, then you do not have community members. And if you do not have community members, then there is no monetization, there is no fun, there is no vibrance. This is basically nothing if you do not know how to drive traffic. So you need to have this traffic source in your mind. And there are 3 types of traffic sources. Free traffic like SEO, or earned traffic, which, let's say you are going to podcast, or you are inviting other people to join your podcast and their audiences are joining your community. Or it can also be paid traffic, right? Which means you are running ads. And this is going to your Skool community. And inside your Skool, there are 5 ways of monetizing it. So you can have merchandise, you can have affiliates, paid memberships, online courses, and high ticket coaching. So this is the basic framework that I want you to start with. Okay. And if you have this clarity, then you are pretty much at the right spot to launch your community. By the way, if you really find this useful, then you are free to use my referral link when you are creating your Skool community. It's completely optional. You do not need to do this, and it is not going to cost anything extra. It would just mean that I'm gonna share all this information like this for free that I know people are charging money for. So this will be a great help for me and for other people who are trying to create a conscious online business. So that's it. Now, in this document, I have shared my referral link, so feel free to use it, or you can also find this below this video. Now, let's get to the checklist. So first thing first, this is the foundation. Start with creating a group name. Now, I have created some guidelines how you can do that, and I have also given some examples of the communities that I have launched in the past. I have used communities for raising funds for other companies and for investments, for creation, for health. So I have been in this from last 5 to 6 years, and it's been incredible for my clients and for myself. So there are some things that you need to keep in mind. For example, make it exciting. Okay, at the least, make it fun. People do not join boring communities. Whenever you start getting boring, then you need to bring fun in this game, because fun is like the key pillar when you are creating a community. It's not about selling new things. It's always about fun. And when you create fun, then making money just becomes the side product of this incredible infinite game that you are in. Then you need to know your target audience. Who is exactly going to join your community? And when you are doing it, niche it down. I know we always have this FOMO, fear of missing out, that if we are going to go to this niche, then we are going to miss out on this whole big market. I have a friend who is launching his coaching business in German, and his biggest worry was if he starts a German coaching business, then he's going to miss out on all English speaking people. But if you really think about it, all you need is 1,000 people in your paid community, right? And if you have this realistic goal, then you know that you can find 1,000 people speaking German who are going to take your coaching way easier than in English community if you are German, right? This is the way, at least to begin with. So this is one thing. You need to know who you are targeting. Then I want you to go to this 3 community values. I have also shared a list of core human values that people we have this subconscious machine that takes decision based on these words and these feelings or this instinct. There is no other way to put this. It's your values, why you do what you do. And when you have a clarity of what are your values, and when you have this clarity of what are the values of your target audience, it's going to be much easier to know who is going to join and who is going to stay in your community. This is the invisible part of launching community. It's not about paying subscription. Most of the people get stuck there. Okay. So I want you to go to this section and find out top 3 values of people who you want to attract. Okay. And then your niche, your topic. What is your main topic? How you are going to help other people. So for example, you can say, I'm going to help creators make more money through Instagram. So if you think about it, your niche is creators and your topic is Instagram or making money with Instagram. And just like this, find out the specific problem that you are going to solve and create a community on that subject. A friend of mine is starting a community on building habits. This is such a great niche because a lot of people are interested in building niche. But now the question is who, right? So that we have already discussed right here, target audience. So building habits for entrepreneurs, building habits for teenagers, children. This is where you are niching it down, all right? And then you are going to work on your community rules. If you are part of Conscious Creators Hub, then you know that we have this first post where I have written down 3 important steps that you need to take and some rules. So just like this, I want you to create some rules for your community. And this is what I call code of honor. If you're not creating the rules, people are going to create their own rules. And most of the time, they will be driven by greed. Most of the time, when you create a community and you do not set those boundaries, people will start spamming. So when you are helping other people, you need to make sure that you are leading it and you have this masculine frame, this structure, and at the same time you need to have this feminine fun, right? So it's a balance of feminine and masculine energy that you need to create in your community. There has to be a structure and there has to be fun and this flow, right? Now, once you have set your foundation, then you can go to membership structure. So in the beginning, I would suggest start with a free community and find out those 10 people who are going to join it. They can be free for life or it can be for a year based on how you see your community. And then just write down what do you think is the value of this community. If you are unsure, you feel free to ask this question in Conscious Creators Hub. I'll be very happy to answer and I'll also give you the frameworks for doing it. Otherwise, if you already know, then I would say start with free and then start increasing the price and see how market responds to it. Okay. And then there is a welcome email template that I have given. You can exactly copy paste it or you can create your own. I would suggest you to send this email to anyone who is joining your community. This is a great way to welcome and build rapport, right? Because they are meeting you for the first time and it's a great time to recap what they are going to get and what they can expect when they are being part of your tribe. And then I would also recommend you a welcome video. This is optional. I have seen people doing it and not doing it, but I would suggest have a quick welcome video where you are explaining, you are just welcoming them. You are telling who you are, what people can expect, and why you have started a community, who you are, why should they trust you for this information that you are providing. And this is basically the outline that you can use to record your welcome video. So you'll find it very useful. And then we are going to go to content and courses because look, people are coming to learn something, right? If you see inside Conscious Creators Hub, there are 6 courses. I keep changing them based on how people are consuming. But basically, there are at least 6 courses here. One is a start here guide and rest of them are in-depth programs. And one I have a paid course, which I know is high value program, which is my sales script for one-to-one coaching and consulting business. I would encourage you to have a course if you do not have any weekly calls at this point, because you need to find some way people are consuming the information. If they are not investing their time into learning something, then they won't stay. They can pay for all the promises that you are making, but you need to deliver those promises. And to deliver them, you can have weekly calls that are live and you can have online courses, right? Then there are some other examples like merchandise, like t-shirt, mug, welcome kit. This is optional and I would not encourage you if you are just starting. Then also the events, experiences, for example, weekly catch-up, monthly calls. If you are creating a community for one place, for example, you are in Bali and you are creating community for people in Bali, then you can host offline meetups, which is a great way. We have been hosting offline calls and it's been amazing. And then let's talk about marketing and launch. Which channels you are going to use to promote your community? Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. Then also, what are the founding member benefit? This is why people are going to join as your first 10 members, first 50 members, first 100 members. So have some founding member benefit. Don't think that I need to start a paid community right away. build this momentum first and use it to improve, to learn that how can I offer maximum value even if I'm not getting paid. This intention of giving is going to bring the most value for you. Okay, so some of the ideas are free membership for lifetime, or free one-to-one call, free weekly call, free courses, and maybe all of them. Okay, so totally based on what your niche is, you can pick any one of them. Now let's talk about the monetization strategy that I covered a little bit. So if you go to this figure, you can see merchandise is one of the ways. If you are into physical products, it also brings a sense of belongingness. Okay, if you are offering a ring, or if you are offering a necklace or a bracelet or a welcome kit that people can use, right? And then another way to monetize is through affiliates. You can offer a free community right now, but you can connect with other products who are in your industry and you can promote them if they are going to benefit your members. One of my friends started this community for software developers, and whenever other companies are launching their software, he monetizes his community through offering these companies access, because people are getting access to software developers and he is advertising it, right? So this is one of the ways. Then it can be paid membership. You can create a free group and then you can upgrade them to a premium membership, and for doing that you can create a new group. Now look, this is all investment, this is not expense. So you need to have this mindset that if I'm investing $200 to play this business game, then in a way I am going to get the ROI back in 2 months, 3 months, maybe in 4 months, right? Not more than that. Then online courses, as I mentioned, and high ticket coaching. This is a lot of people in my community are using high ticket coaching for monetizing their community. This can be a great way if you're looking for a very limited number of people to work with. The only problem with high ticket coaching is you are still trading your time for money. So you are still in this self-employment mode, not in business mode. You are in business mode when you have systems in place that are working for you, or you have this team of people who is working for you even when you are not actively involved in the business, right? So this is the game we are kind of playing. At least in Conscious Creators Hub, this is what I aim for, because one of the values that I share is freedom. And there is no freedom if you do not have time freedom. Okay. Again, if you want to use my referral link for joining Skool, I would be very happy to see that. Okay. I have shared link below here. And if you are not part of Conscious Creators Hub, there is a special offer that is going on right now. You can learn with other people. You can also ask questions from me, and you can have fun while building your community and creating content on the internet. So this is it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I will talk to you in the next one.